So, good morning. It's 2 a.m. I don't know if anybody can hear me. I don't know if anybody's watching. Right now, I have 0 people. So, let's see what happens in the next. We'll give it 5 minutes, see if anybody pops up. Where is it? Don't mind me, I'm looking for my crochet needle. Oh my goodness. No, put this whole bag out. Lovely. Ha! Found it. Sucker.
You picked up a new case. When you're on felony probation, you're to live as if you have a halo above your. You understand, sir? What gas station is this?
So the 7-Eleven gas station located at 17010 Highway 59.
Don't go back. Yes. You mind filing those conditions, please?
Yes, sir.
I'll report you earlier today, Mr. Hawkins, but I don't want any more issues. You become a danger to my city, it's not going to go well for you. You need to imagine that if you don't have anyone else to bond you out, you will be stuck like Chuck in there. Do you understand? Yes. All right. I'll have you sign a receipt with Victoria, and I'm going to have you take a seat at the jury box while I find your lawyer, sir. Do not leave until you sign our bond condition.
Okay, go ahead and sign. Next judge is page 21, Rodriguez. Come on up.
Rodriguez on it?
Yes.
Morning, Mr. Rodriguez. Morning. Sir, you're charged with terroristic threat of a family or household member. That makes it a Class A misdemeanor, so you're facing up to a year in jail and or a $4,000 fine. We are going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you. You have the right to have an attorney present. If you cannot afford one will be appointed to you, sir.
Thank you, Your Honor. On April 22nd, 2025, in Harris County, Texas, law enforcement officers were dispatched to a family disturbance call. Law enforcement officers made contact with the complaining witness, who was the defendant's wife for 15 years. The law enforcement officers could hear the defendant yelling inside of the house. Law enforcement officers detained the defendant. The complaining witness stated she was shoved by the defendant and fell on a chair, and that the defendant then stated he was going to punch her with his fist, and that he was punching his own hand in a threatening manner. A witness, the defendant's son-in-law, stated he heard the defendant threaten the complaining witness and saw the defendant punching his own hand in a threatening manner.
That wasn't it.
The threat, the defendant then stated he was going to punch her with his fist and that he was punching his own hand in a threatening manner.
Mr. Rodriguez, I'm going to find that there's sufficient probable cause to go forward with your case. I see that we had a prior assault from 2024 and 2 prior VPOs, and I'm trying to see if they're all the same complaining witness. I see the assault is the same complaining witness. 1 VPO is
Can I speak?
no, it's not the time.
Judge Reed, Kinsler, they are all the same claims.
Okay. Mr. Rodriguez, I want you to understand something and let me make it clear to you. I'm going to protect every person in my county. I don't care who they are, what color they are, if they're a small farm animal. I will protect every single person. And if you become a danger to my community, I only have one place for you. Do you understand me?
Yes, sir.
I don't want you to have any contact with the complaining witness in this case, and I'm going to put a monitor on you so I know where you are. I don't want you to go within 1,000 feet of where she lives or where she works. Do you understand?
She's my boss. She hired me. I work with her. She's good.
I don't care what's going on. All I want is my city protected. And
Yes,
the
sir.
idea is that I don't want you to have any kind of run-ins with her. You guys have words, and then something drastic happens, and I'm trying to prevent
Yes, sir.
something nuclear from going down. To do that is to keep you guys away from each other. You understand?
Yes, sir.
You got cancer, you cut it out. Otherwise, it kills you. Sometimes in your life, you have people who are a cancer to you, and if you don't cut it out, you end up in custody with it, right? This is now your 5th case regarding the same person. Do you catch my drift?
Yes, sir.
All right. Do you have the ability to hire a lawyer?
No, sir.
And have you fill out an application? I'll take a look to see whether you qualify. I need to know everything about you. I also don't want you to possess your weapons. If you qualify, I'll give you a lawyer today. But I'm telling you now, I don't know who you have in this world. But if I find that you're a danger and I have to make your bond $10,000, $15,000, $30,000,
Yes, sir.
you don't have anyone to pony up, you'll be stuck like Chuck. You understand?
Yes, sir.
Come on.
Advisors work to solve client questions about the future. Equitable helps answer how, with strategies that adapt to market twists and turns, applying industry-leading innovative thinking. Together, let's plan how.
Jesse, Royal Kingdom's finally out. I've been waiting for this day forever. What are you even saying, Eric? Would you please stop parking on my lawn?
Dude, Royal Kingdom. It's a brand new puzzle game that just came out. And guess what? No ads.
They actually make games with no ads?
Insane, right? Don't worry. Already downloaded it for you. Wait,
How'd you get my phone?
I also have your keys and your wallet. Okay?
How'd you get my phone?
I don't actually know. I feel like you left it last time you were over. Don't worry about it. I have people. Download Royal Kingdom.
And join us today.
I don't think that was going to be enough.
All right, Judge, next, page 26. William, come on up.
Good morning, Mr. Williams. So you're charged with unlawful carrying of a weapon. You're facing up to a year in jail and or a $4,000 fine. We're going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can or will be used against you. You have the right to have an attorney present. If you cannot afford one will be appointed to you, sir.
On April 22nd, 2025, in Harris County, Texas, law enforcement officers observed a motor vehicle with no front license plate. A traffic stop was conducted. Law enforcement officers made contact with the defendant and observed a strong odor of marijuana. The defendant stated to law enforcement officers that he has a handgun in the vehicle. The defendant admitted to having smoked marijuana in the car previously. The law enforcement officers located the marijuana and a handgun inside of the defendant's motor vehicle. The marijuana weighed approximately 55.7 grams.
Mr. Williams, I'm going to find that there's sufficient probable cause to go forward with the case. Mind running his license, please? I'm ordering you as a condition of your bond not to be in possession of a weapon.
Coming up on 15 minutes, and I don't think I've had any visitors yet, which is fine. It's 2:15 in the morning Eastern Standard Time. I'm in New Jersey, so that's okay. Just wanted to give this a try because if this shows at a later time, I think live streams automatically go to video format after you're done. My other channel, Aunt Shell's Crafting Corner, on June 20th, I'll be doing a live feed, I think for like 15 hours straight. I'm basically doing this. I'm going to be crocheting, so just so that everybody knows. Right now, I have a replay of Judge Fleischer on YouTube. I'm on my phone. That's the noise you probably hear in the background. Just so everybody knows.
Why did you miss court, man? Sorry? When you don't come to court, you issue a warrant, and you end up going to jail. I'm going to reinstate your bond, but I'm not going to do this again. The next time you miss court and I have to issue a warrant, you will go to jail. Do you understand me? No more get out of jail free cards. This is it. Ma'am, you're charged with theft. You're facing up to 6 months in jail and or a $2,000 fine. What you're going to do is probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can hold against you. You have the right to have an attorney appointed if you cannot afford.
On April 21st, 2025, in Harris County, Texas, law enforcement officers were dispatched to a shoplifting call at JCPenney and made contact with the complaining witness, a loss prevention officer. The complaining witness stated the defendant entered the store, placed 2 swimsuit sets and a black purse, then passed all points of sale and exited the store. The total value of the merchandise was $144.
And this is the co-defendant to yesterday's stuff, right?
That's correct, yes,
Okay. Ms. Joy, I'm going to find that there's sufficient probable cause to go forward with the case. I'm ordering you now as a condition of your bond not to go back to JCPenney and not to be in contact with the co-defendant in this case. Do you understand? What do you do for a living? Did you graduate from high school? I'm sending you now for a drug test. I want to know if anything is in your system and you're to come right back. You're 18 and you have nowhere headed. That's not a good way to go through life. You know, you should never, ever have to depend on anyone. And you need to be a strong person to be able to work and make money. Because in this life, if you don't have money, this life sucks. And you're 18 and you're headed nowhere, where you're going to end up being dependent on someone. That's not a way to go through life. You need to get into school, get knowledge, so you have a good job, so you can support yourself, so you don't have to rely on anyone, much less a man. Men suck. Don't rely on them. Be a strong woman. You understand? Okay, I'm sending you for a drug test. You're going to come right back, and I'm going to report the lawyer to just take a seat, please.
Did you get her to sign real quick?
Yeah.
Dear Dr. K, you work within my budget and help me feel confident in the plan we made together. I love my new smile.
Introducing our new lifetime warranty on zirconia arches.
First, that was the last one for you.
Okay, Mr. Moody.
Yes, Your Honor.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning, Your Honor. I have Chun Feng Yan, and Your Honor, she is in custody. I'm having somebody email a copy of the document to the court clerk, and I have it here as well.
What? Send it to Victoria. Let me give you her email address. Do you have?
I have
Okay, so we're coming up on 20 minutes. Again, this is just a test run. I don't know if anybody's out there watching, but my other channel on June 20th, I'm going to be doing a live feed fundraiser for like 15 hours for Alzheimer's awareness fundraising. And like I said, this is just a test run, see what happens.
I don't know if there's a hearing still pending, because it was my understanding that she was going to be agreeing to return.
I don't know how many that was. That's not good.
That's going to happen, because we should get her back here to try to take care of this first, shouldn't we?
Your Honor, if that's possible, yes.
That's right.
I can reach out to the immigration lawyer and see if I can find that
So
out.
what I'm going to do then is I'm going to issue a bench warrant today to try to get her back.
Yes, Your Honor.
We can try to take care of it, because sending her, having her go back and having this still open, I'm going to end up issuing a warrant, because I just can't keep it open for.
Okay, that got a little boring. And I don't know where I left off. It's not good. Ten, 11, 12, 13, 14. I think I'll stay on just long enough to finish this tail, and then I'm going to call it. Again, this is a test run. I'm doing a fundraiser on June 20th on my other channel, and I just want to see how well this works, my computer and my camera, see if I need a new camera. If anybody's out there, just send me a hi. Let me know you can hear me and that you can see me and the picture's good, if you don't mind. About to play everybody's favorite, well, not everybody's, but every crochetter's favorite game, Yarn Chicken. Well, I think I'm going to win. I think I misspoke too soon. 20. I have plenty of yarn. I'm good. Okay, so that's, well, I did have quite a bit left. That's good. All right. I started these cats yesterday. I'm making cats. And I want to start a series on my other channel called Crocheting in the Car, because that's what I do usually every Monday night. While my husband plays soccer, I sit in the car and I crochet in the car. I made the bodies of 2 cats. And I have to stuff them and put the faces on them. But these are the tails that I have to add on to it, which will be fun if I could. Oh, there's my needle. If I could find my needle. I was going to try this a while ago, and then I got stuck on another project. I'm doing it for my mom. So I just give it a quick whirl. I'm on this channel because my other channel won't let me on yet for live streams. So I'm trying it here. But come the 20th, I would love to be on my other channel. If not, then we'll revert back to this. What's the worst that can happen? It's all for a good cause. I'm raising for Alzheimer's awareness. My grandmother passed away almost 3 years ago from, well, primarily she had a heart condition, but also dementia was the underlying condition of her passing. And as of right now, my step-grandfather is battling dementia, Alzheimer's, and he's currently in a home in North Carolina. So we are going to do our best to raise money for this. My goal is very, very small. I think I put my goal at only $2,100, if I remember correctly. So if anybody could follow me and join me on the 20th, I will be sending out information in the coming days as to what time it's going to start, what I'm going to be doing, and all that fun stuff. So give it a few more minutes, see what happens here. I got one person on and nobody's talking. It's okay though. I said this is just a test. I'll probably do another one later on during the week. We'll see what happens. It's 2:30 in the morning. I should be sleeping. I'm really tired. I was doing good for a while. I'm a night owl, but I was doing good. I was going to bed early and getting up early, and then my husband went back to work. So now I'm back to my crazy schedule of sleeping whenever I can. Go figure. I guess I better get back to going to bed early and getting up early. Train my body for the next couple of weeks. Excuse me. $2:30. Wow, I've been on for a half hour. You know, it's funny. You don't realize how fast time goes until you actually look at a clock. All right. See if I can add some faces to these. You work with yarn, you're going to get fuzzies everywhere. What I'm looking for. Where are mine? Maybe these are. Yes. Where does it say to add? Did I cut that off really? It doesn't say, so I guess just put them in wherever. Oh, they have them up kind of high. And those look a little big. Maybe we will go with the 12s. If anybody's flipping through channels and you just happen to hear my voice, If you can just let me know that you hear me and that the video quality is okay, I'd greatly appreciate it. You don't have to tell me anything else. Just give me a thumbs up. Give me hello, something. That would be nice. That's good. Take out 2 more. Okay. Okay. If anybody's flipping through channels and they come across my channel, my name is Michelle. I'm a crocheter. I am up at the god-awful hour of 2:35 in the morning. So if you hear my voice or if you can see me okay, if you can just put a thumbs up just to let me know that you can hear me and see me, I'd greatly appreciate it. I am making kitty cats right now. Well, 2. Making not so itty bitty kitties. Is the knife. Okay, there we go. Yep, there they go. Whenever I do my safety eyes, I got these little black dots flying around. Okay. So add a nose. See if I can pinpoint the center here. I think that looks cute. This looks like make him look like a bunny. All right, we're up at 40 minutes. Once again, if anybody's scrolling through channels just to catch a live, my name is Michelle. I live in New Jersey. I am doing a practice run because on June 20th, I am holding a live fundraiser. I'm going to try to go for 15 hours. Crocheting and just yipping and yapping. Trying to raise money for Alzheimer's awareness. And if all goes well, it will be on my other channel. My other channel just isn't set up for lives yet. So I figured I'd give a test run here. It's my first live. And did it on a whim because, again, it is 2:40 in the morning Eastern Standard Time. So kind of a night owl here. Here we go. How's that look? He looks cute. He almost looks like a bunny rabbit. I think it'll be easier to notice that he's a cat once the ears come up. It's going to be really cute. of my dogs is awake. Okay. I think that's going to look good. I hope. Ruh-roh. That's not good. I didn't do enough. Oh, no. Oh, that's not good. All right. It's fine. It's fine. We got to figure it out. Just so it doesn't fray. Do it to this one too. That one was a little hot. I think both of these kitties are going to have two-toned ears. One color on one side and one color on the other. That's fine. It'll make it look cuter. Give it a little bit more pizzazz, if you will. There we go. Tie it off. Happy birthday. That's what it looked like. It looked like a candle right there. Okay. My needle. Okay, so I gotta put the tail on the poor guy, but it's what she looks like. How cute. I should make these heavy bottoms. I should get something to make heavy bottoms on them. Really cute though. They stand up really nicely. Oh, I am tired. I can't believe it's almost 3 o'clock and I'm still up. I need to get some sleep. Oreo. Oreo. Okay, so this guy is done. Officially. What do we think? Cute. Tail's a little off center, but that's okay. He's perfectly imperfect. Let's make his little buddy. Or I should say finish his little buddy. Oh my god, my back. Okay. All right. So it's been a few minutes since I said anything. It's going on 3 o'clock shortly. And my name is Michelle. I live in New Jersey. And this is more or less a test run I decided to do on a whim because on June 20th, I will be doing a live fundraiser. I'm going to try to go for 15 hours. Pretty much probably just crocheting my heart away because I am doing Alzheimer's in memory rather of my grandmother who passed almost 3 years ago, and my step grandfather who is currently living with the condition. And we need to find a cure. We need to find better options for families and caregivers. So I just want to see how this works. If anybody's watching, my mouse is moving all over the place. If you can hear me, and if my video seems okay, you can just send me a thumbs up. You don't have to say hi or nothing. Just give me a thumbs up that you can hear me and you can see my video. I know it's quite boring, but again, I did it on a whim. Just want to see how well it was going to work. I would tell my husband to jump on, but he drives gas tank trucks, and that would be a bad idea because he's working right now, delivering gas to gas stations. And if he were to watch watch YouTube videos and drive at the same time, that is not a good combination. Go down far enough. Oh, I got a message. Hold on, give me 1 second. I'll read it and I'll let you know. Didn't want to burn myself. What are you making? Kaylin? Is that how you pronounce your name? It's pretty spelling. I crochet. I made this I finished this just a few minutes ago. It's a little, it's the original pattern is called Itty Bitty Kitty. But that was for like keychain size kitties, but I made it with larger yarn and I made these fun guys. So this is what I'm finishing up. I started them yesterday. Just adding the eyes, the nose, and then the tail. I just made the tail. Here's the tail. So that's what I'm finishing up on right now. But thank you for asking. I appreciate that. Can you hear me okay? Is everything good? Is the video good? If you just give me a thumbs up, that's all you need to do. Oh, thank you so much. That's sweet. If you don't mind me asking, where are you? Because it is 3 o'clock where I am, and I'm in New Jersey. West Coast. So you're what, going on about midnight right now? Very nice. Well, thank you for jumping on. Thank you for asking. Thank you for watching. I'm just going to stay on for a few more minutes because I am really tired and I need some sleep because I got a busy day the next couple, well, tomorrow really. That looks a little crooked. I don't know, does that look a little crooked? Can you tell? Wait, hold on, sorry. Does that look centered or does that look a little crooked? I'm trying to watch and I can't do it to the camera. I'm so backwards right now. That's all right. He'll be perfectly imperfect. There we go. I think that'll be better. Oh, there we go. Yeah, that'll work. I make a lot. I make a lot of animals. That's my go-to. If you give me just a minute, I could show you a couple of other things I got laying around. Where is? Oh, there's my. Give me 1 second. Just want to stick this guy in before he dries. I make a lot. I have a cow in the works. I just got to add his horns. And then I make these little guys, don't worry about the tag, but I make little octopi. My biggest accomplishment is, I'll show you what this one looks like. But I'm definitely scared of snakes, but I will make them. This guy's about 6 feet long. There's his face. The tallest snake I ever made was like 6'4". What else? Do I have anything else down here? I make little squishmallows. I made an alien squishmallow. So yeah, I make a lot. My main focus is animals. I don't do blankets as much anymore. I will do scarves, some hats, holiday decor. But that's about it. Do you do any crafting? Do you do anything on the creative side? Trust me, if you can hold a pencil, you can learn how to either crochet or knit. I don't know how to knit. Don't ask me if I know how to knit. I'll tell you right now, I don't. But if you can hold a pencil, you can learn just about anything. And let me tell you something, there are a ton. I can't teach for nothing. But if you can follow simple instruction, there's a couple of YouTube channels. Nastasia, Naztazia, I think. She's pretty blonde lady. She does crocheting instruction videos, and I want to say it's the Crochet Crowd is another one. He does instruction videos as well. So if you have the time, and if you have, like I said, if you can hold a pencil, you can pretty much, do anything. I always suggest start something small. learn how to crochet a square. Learn your basic, how to hold, learn how to be comfortable with a crochet needle. Start with regular yarn. Don't start with this because this will just drive you up a wall. I don't think I have. Oh yeah, I do. I would start with this yarn. It's your basic size 4 worsted weight. But definitely consider it. It's fun. It's relaxing. I started when I was a kid. My mom used to crochet blankets all the time. And she taught me how to start on a square, and then I made scarves. And that was funny. Then my big thing was bookmarks. And then I took the longest break, and I just started up again in my late 20s. I started crocheting again, and it just took off because I had 3 nephews that came along that I was crocheting everything and anything for. I made them their baby blankets. And then as they got older, can I have this? Can I have that? Can I have this? And I couldn't say no to them, of course. So, yeah, I had to make the boys happy. I did ask you, do you do anything creative? Is there anything that, yeah, so you know where I'm coming from. I did scarves and keychains too. What was my first thing I made? Oh my God, I made a teddy bear. Well, it was supposed to be a teddy bear. It looked like a bug-eyed alien. My very first animal, if you will. I was making a baby blanket for this friend of the family. They were having a baby girl, and they also had a son who was about 2 or 3 at the time, and I didn't want him to feel left out. I always make something for the older siblings when there's a new baby on the way. So I attempted to make him a teddy bear. Oh my God, it was so bad, but the kid loved it. He thought it was the greatest thing ever. I stuffed the eyeballs, I stuffed the ears, when you're supposed to keep the eyes flat, and then the ears, you're supposed to keep them flat, but just, fold them, give them a little bit of a curve. Yeah, that didn't end so well. It really did look like a bug-eyed alien. So I would strongly say go for it. If you get frustrated, it's not the end of the world. It's fine. You could actually, even if you dare, do the snake, because outside of the head, it's a single crochet, like all the way around the whole, literally this whole tube, this whole thing from the bottom of the head to, you can't see it right now because I didn't do the tip. I have to take some out. This whole thing is all single crochet all the way around. That's all it is. It's so simple. If you can follow, like I said, if you can follow directions and you know how to read patterns, you're pretty much set. Do you do anything else besides crochet? Oh, that's sweet. Thank you. I'm so glad. You should. I didn't crochet for a good, oh God. I didn't crochet for a good, I think, 6 years. And then I slowly got back into it. And then, like I said, when my nephews were born, it kind of just blew up. what's Money Mondays? Oh, uh, so, God, it's a long story, but to make a long story short, I do delivery. I do yeah, hello. I do Instacart and I do Roadie. I used to do Shipt. It's like DoorDash, but I don't do food. Instacart is when you do shopping and delivery. Roadie is basically just pick up packages from stores and deliver it for customers. And I did Shipt for a while, but we had kind of a disagreement and they let me go, which whatever. But yes, I would do just kind of like update videos just to keep me motivated. And then after Shipt and I had the little disagreement, I stopped doing it for a while. I'd like to get back into it because I'm still working. It's just I took a break this week because my husband just went back to work, and he was working with me for the past like 6 months. I don't know if you heard my spiel, but I'm doing this live. This is my first live. And I'm doing it more for practice because June 20th, I'm doing a fundraiser online on my other channel for Alzheimer's awareness. And I'm going to try to go for like 15 hours straight. So that's why I'm doing this tonight. I did this live just on a whim. I wasn't planning on doing this. And I said, you know what? There's nothing else to do. My other channel is called Aunt Shell's Crafting Corner. Here, I'll type it in. I was going to go live on that channel, but because I guess I just restarted on that channel, I can't go live on that channel for 24 hours. So I tried this channel. Is that my Oreo? Hi, Mama. Hi, my baby girl. Oof, Alzheimer's. No, I don't mind you asking at all. I have a long history with Alzheimer's. I used to work in a nursing home, and I worked in the admissions department, so I came introduced to so many not so much old age. Chloe? Hey. Come on. I have 2 dogs, so they might start barking because they hear something outside. So I became introduced to Alzheimer's and dementia literally like right out of high school. I knew what it was already, but when you see it firsthand, it kind of gets to you. But several years ago, about 2000, late 2018, 2019, I started noticing changes in my grandmother. She was starting to get a little forgetful and just, hello? Oh my goodness, my husband's home. I thought maybe they saw a deer. I'm sorry, guys. My husband's home. So about 2018 through 2019, my grandmother was going through changes. She was starting to get a little forgetful and started telling me things that just didn't make sense. And then the pandemic hit. So that's when things really went downhill. She was hallucinating and just didn't see, she just didn't make sense sometimes, and her aggression was getting bad. So I had her checked out and they diagnosed her with dementia, and the doctor told me it's not going to get better. She is very bad off, and if I wasn't living with her at the time, he would have considered a nursing home. And she diminished really quickly because she had a heart condition. She had a heart condition for like 20 plus years at that point, and she was a heavy smoker. And I kid you not when I say she was 2 to 3 packs a day. So it got really bad. And I mean, the aggression was bad, and the acting out and the forgetfulness and the arguing. It was horrible. So one day, she asked me to take her to the hospital because she wasn't feeling good. She's still limping a little bit. She'll be all right.
Poor baby.
So my husband's home. Say hi.
Who's that?
I'm talking on YouTube.
Oh.
So he just came home from work. He came home early for a change. So one morning, she came to me and she told me to take her to the hospital, and she hated the hospital. So when she asks you to take her, you take her. And she never came home that day. From that day, she went from Kaylin says hi.
Cool.
Kaylin is talking with me. Talking with me, lives on the West Coast, is about midnight there, so they're still wide awake and watching poor little old me.
Do you want to leave it on the bag or take him out?
Oh no, can you take it out? I'm sorry. So she went from the hospital to rehab, and we tried bringing her home for one day, and that one day was a disaster. She was very argumentative, and my mom had actually come up from North Carolina to help me take care of her and get her resettled, and she attacked both of us. So we had to call an ambulance, we had to call the police, and send her right back to the hospital. So from there, she went to a memory care home, which deals specifically with Alzheimer's and dementia, and she was there for 6 months, and she passed away in September of 2022. So that's my personal experience. But as of right now, my stepfather, who lives in North Carolina, his dad now has dementia and is in a nursing home, who is taking very good care of him, and he's doing well. So that's why I'm doing the fundraiser in a couple of weeks. I'm really excited about it, but I'm nervous at the same time. And then next April, if I have the nerve, I will also be doing autism, because I have a nephew who is full-blown autistic, and my other 2 nephews are Asperger's syndrome. And my husband's a goofball. Why are you home so early? No work?
No work. And I was 3 small loaves, and he didn't text me. I didn't call him. But I think they didn't have any more work. Because
You're terrible.
No, but the other guy also, he was already there.
Oh, okay. Well,
The other guy, he used to work with me also
oh really?
on ABC, yeah.
Oh,
And then
wow.
he was working at Apollo, and he left. He went over the road. He came back already 3 years.
Oh
He's
wow.
working with a man.
Yeah, Kaylin. Actually, it was more of a problem for me and my husband. Like I said, we had moved in with my grandmother just in the nick of time. And it started to affect our marriage really bad. I went through a really bad depression, and Michael was able to get out of the house because he was able to work. But I had no help really. I was doing it pretty much all by myself. And my mom came up when she could, which was maybe once or twice in the couple of years that grandma was home. Um, I'm not going to delve too much into it, but I pretty much did it on my own, and it was very difficult. And I still have issues with PTSD and depression. So that's another reason why I'm doing the Alzheimer's fundraiser, is because I know they also help people, the family caregivers. They lend them, um, help and therapy and support systems, which I wish I had known back then, because I definitely would have taken advantage of it. So anything like that is very, very close to my heart. Autism and Alzheimer's. It's weird that they both begin with the letter A. Why is that?
I'm gonna make a tea.
Of course you are.
A sleeping tea.
Sleeping tea.
Yeah. So I just had coffee. I didn't know which load I was gonna call. He only gave me Edison. From Edison, the yard is right there. 10 minutes. The other
Okay.
guy was coming in and parked next to me.
Oh, jeez.
And the guy's like, "Oh, I know you. I know." I'm like,
You had one of those. I know you too.
I know
That's
that
how
guy.
we got together. Is we met each other like a year before, and
I'm very bad with
1 year later, he comes up to me. And he's like, "We both said, I know you at like almost the same time." He's like, "I don't
And
remember
the
your
one that I
name."
thought you teach me, it was somebody else, because the car was, I thought it was like this color, beige. And
Oh.
you said it was silver.
Yeah, my car was silver.
Yeah. So,
Wrong girlfriend. Sorry.
no, I mean, no wrong girlfriend. We were not dating. I just said hello,
Yeah.
and you didn't say hello back to me, and I thought you teach me.
Yeah. I tried. Been trying for 25 years.
Oh, did you eat? Did you feed him?
No, you said
Where's
not
the
to feed her
food?
because you gave her way too much food before. I think it's still in the fridge, no?
The old one
The one from
from yesterday.
yesterday, this morning, whenever. Or is it downstairs? I thought you brought it
Oh,
up.
is that yeah? So, oh, did I put the food in the fridge? No. Did the eggs? Did you put them in there? Oh, I put them there.
No. Oops. I forgot. Sorry.
Oh, I put this in the fridge before I forget.
So here's the second one. All done. Got Buddy Buddy.
Huh?
Look. Kitties.
Oh. But I like Oreos.
I'm sure you do.
Can we make Oreos?
I don't think I could replicate that dog.
I think you can do it.
Yeah.
Plus, it will be so cute.
Oh my goodness. Lord help me.
Did you tell that we have an Oreo? That
I said
little
we have
thing?
2 dogs. She came up because I guess she heard you. I thought she was coming up to bark at.
Yes, she put the nose outside the window. I saw her nose, and then she went downstairs again.
I thought she was going to bark at deer and foxes and coyotes and God knows what else is outside right now. She tried running before and she's paying for it.
She was playing.
No, like a couple hours ago.
Oh, she went running again?
I think she heard something in the back and thought it was the groundhog and went running back there and then
But she
came
forgot
back
the food.
limping again. Yeah.
But she's still limping.
Adrenaline. And she's going to be hurting. I don't know what she did. I have a German Shepherd who has a little boo-boo on her foot. It doesn't matter.
She was running today and she stepped on something. She
Yeah.
stepped on.
All right, so I'm going to call it in a couple of minutes. I know my kitchen's a mess. Don't worry about the kitchen. I'll fix it tomorrow. Not a problem. Thank you for watching. I really appreciate it. Really?
What?
Oh, God.
I don't know what to eat. I just eat some chicken and rice. I just need something so I can fall asleep.
You just got home. I need to fall asleep.
Yeah, I need to fall asleep too.
Why?
Yeah, I didn't sleep very well yesterday.
Well, that's what you get for watching all the soccer games.
I didn't watch anyone yesterday.
Mm.
Oh, I was watching the dogs thing with you.
Oh, God. Don't
When I was
remind me,
crying.
please. Please don't remind me. I don't need to think about that right now.
But it was beautiful at the end, though.
I know. All right. So what time is it? 3:26. Woo. It's late. So once again, for anybody who's watching, oh, now I could see that 4 people. Oh, nice. Thank you. My name is Michelle. I live in New Jersey. I came on live I just basically did it on a whim. It's more or less practice. I am doing an Alzheimer's fundraiser in a couple of weeks. I'm going to be attempting to go live for about 15 hours. It's the longest day for the summer solstice, Eastern Standard Time. So I think the sun will rise, if I remember correctly, it's 5:34 a.m. and then we'll be going to like 9:30 at night. So it's going to be a long day. But I want to see how this all worked, and I appreciate anybody who's watching. And my husband's stuffing his face. Lovely. It's a beautiful thing.
And I gotta go fit that audio.
Yeah. If she'll eat. I don't know if she's going to eat. She's been watching over her all night, so.
She has.
No.
Chloe, did she go downstairs or no?
Mm-hmm.
She was sleeping downstairs?
Mm-hmm. All right.
I'm gonna try to give her that to if she wants to eat.
All right. So I'm going to close out. Please subscribe to both channels. This channel, that's Life with Aunt Shell, and then my other one is Aunt Shell's Crafting Corner. And I will be doing this again pretty soon. I'm not sure what time. I will probably just put up a notice. We'll see. All right. Good night. Good morning. I don't know. Whatever. Have a good one. Later.